Okay, we're back. We're going to do a Marvel previews. This is for everything coming out in May. It's probably going to be stuff later as well. This is Captain America #1 on the cover. Symbol of truth. Captain America soars again. Cool cover. I like the mechanical wings and everything. That's cool. Very cool. He's got his Falcon on his shoulder. Okay, now we got ads here. Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Hulk. That's cool. New Fantastic Four #1. Cool. Get Nick Bradshaw doing the artwork. That's cool because he looks like Arthur Adams' artwork is similar. Now we got Gambit. This is Will Spataccio artwork #1. What if he's ever going to get a movie or anything? We'll see. Hopefully he could appear in something along with some other characters if they do some more X-Men movies. So, okay, now we got Captain America, Symbol of Truth #1. Tochi Onibuchi is doing the writing. You see all of the people working on it. You got a lot of variants there. Oliver Copio artwork there for a cover. There's a cool cover here. That's probably R.B. Silva. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Captain America soars again. Sam Wilson picks up the shield once more and enters a world of trouble. Yep. Following a lead from Misty Knight, Sam intercepts a mysterious group hijacking what appears to be an empty train. As he digs deeper, he discovers that the plot may be connected to a crucial piece of Captain America history, and surprisingly, Wakanda. The world is ready for two Captain Americas, but is Sam Wilson ready for what comes next? All right. Cool. Oh, we got some inside art. Cool. Interior artwork. I'm not sure who this guy is. That's cool. Then we got the Falcon here, and we got Jamie Foxx Falcon. Cool. And he's going on a train. I wonder if this is going to have any words. Or is it just going to be all action right here? These first few pages. Cool. And does this suit give him enhanced strength? I wasn't sure about that. Was he like bulletproof or anything? It'd be cool if he was, because like I said, his head's out. So, man. All right. We got Thor #25. Donny Cates, Nadia Shammas, and more. Got some variant covers here. John Romita Jr. Chrissy Zulo. I know that's Gary Frank right there. That's cool. Okay, Banner of War, Part 2. The 60th anniversary celebration and Thor and Hulk's epic rivalry continues in the second installment of the crossover between the Hulk and Thor series. Banner's newfound control of his rage is prolonging this fight more than Thor expected. Uh-oh. And with Banner holding his own, Thor must get creative. Okay. Okay, now we got Hulk #7, Donny Cates. You got some J. Scott Campbell artwork. They got some variants. This is like, I guess, regular coloring or new coloring. And then you got the retro variant right here. It almost looks like it's a mixture. Right here, his leg and everything, and feet. And we got Chrissy Zulo doing the artwork down here. And we got another Gary Frank cover. That's cool. That big giant armor. I'm thinking that's Iron Man. Let's see, Banner of War Part 3. In the third installment of the epic crossover between the Hulk and Thor series, Iron Man, interrupts a pivotal moment of Hulk and Thor's battle to settle a score. Equipped with new celestial Hulkbuster armor of his own design, Tony is convinced that he can ensure Thor's victory and Hulk's capture, but sometimes what you don't know really can hurt you. Now, if he's making armor, he's got money. Obviously, we know that. To make armor that huge. Wow. If he's a Celestial, yep. Okay, now we got Savage Avengers. Cool. #1. Dan Pepose. Okay, Carlos Magno's doing the artwork. Linnell Yu's doing the cover. I see this one here. Look at it. They got all new Savage Avengers here. See Conan in the lead, Deathlock, Daredevil, Black Knight, Hulkverine, and we got White Venom, and Cloak and Dagger. Cool. He's got a certain name. I keep forgetting. It's not opposite Venom. You just see White Venom or Anti-Venom. That's it. Let me see. We got some different covers here. John Romita's doing another one here. Kari Andrews. Cool. Raphael Albuquerque. And Jan Balzadua. That's cool. Yeah, all new, all different, all dangerous team assembles. Since his exile from the Hyborian age, Conan the Barbarian has conquered the most dangerous foes the modern Marvel Universe has to offer. But what happens with when this hard-edged Cimmerian finds himself on the run from the cybernetic soldier of the future known as Deathlock? Uh-oh. Outgunned and outmatched, Conan must turn to an unlikely group of loners, berserkers and killers, if he hopes to survive the night. But can these savage Avengers defy Deathlock's murderous manhunt, or will they become the next targets in the crosshairs of tomorrow? Okay. Now he's working with them here or something? Maybe he's got a common enemy. Oh, cool. Artwork. Interior art. That's wild. Cloak's got something going on here, and Daggers looks like she's in pain. We got Deathlock here. Wow. That looks interesting. That might be something on my list here, my pull list. We got Spider-Man 2099 Exodus through Alpha #1. Steve Orlando. Cool. This is like the first cover from before when they had it in red, shiny red. Now it's in metallic red. Now it's gold. He's had some really interesting covers, really beautiful covers in his career. All the stuff that they do for Spider-Man 2099. He's got some really nice covers. Here's another one. Watch out behind you there. Ghost Rider 2099. Miguel O'Hara is back. After fighting battles across the time stream, Miguel O'Hara is at last back defending his present and, it is 2 R's, and our future. For Spider-Man 2099, the only thing constant about life in Nueva York is change. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so when a cataclysmic crash creates a new Garden of Eden in what was once the American wastelands, Spider-Man knows exactly what the next atrocity will be. Watch as the Cabal plans to set society ablaze, and you'll never guess who is leading them. Uh-oh. Okay, now we got Spider-Man 2099, Exodus #1. There's black and white there. Another character there. Steve Orlando. Introducing the Winter Soldier of 2099. That's probably who this is. Cool. All right, Ryan Stegman's going to do a cover. I like his artwork. All right, and then they got a connecting cover by Ron Lim, Ken Lashley's. Okay. After a massive celestial body crashes into the wastelands outside of Nueva York, a new Garden of Eden erupts from the crash site, offering unimaginable power. And it's not just the Cabal who is hungry to control the garden. Everyone's got something to gain from paradise, including Winter Soldier 13. Yep. Salvaged from the black market as a child, the Winter Soldier, raised on mad science, is bent on vengeance and rebirth. But what truly lies within the garden? Could be made up or something. We'll see. Spider-Man 2099 Exodus #2. Witness Loki 2099. Okay. The Prince of Lies, last survivor of Asgard's Ragnarok, sponsored by Alchemix's Acer program, is now the Prince of Outcast. While the Cabal preys upon society's dregs, Loki schemes to resurrect Asgard on his own terms. But when Loki's involved, can mischief be far behind? What's the secret of Loki's last trick, and how does it affect the future of Asgard and Midgard alike? You got to get the books to find out. That's interesting, though. Intriguing. Okay, this is a beautiful cover. I like to see this as a statue. Cool. Devil's Reign event. That's cool. It just, look how cool that is. At first it looks like a vein, but it's just a part of the suit. It really looks like leather material and stuff. Cool. Enyuk Lee. Chip Zdarsky and more writing this one. Devil's Reign Omega #1. I wonder if I have to get this one. I got to get number 6 because I got to finish it because I want to do a preview and a review of all 6 issues. But and I didn't get the other issues. I got some sent to me from my friend from down under, Andrew Kai. Let's see, but let's see. Here we go. In the wake of one of the most visceral Daredevil, nay, Marvel stories ever, the Marvel Universe versus New York City stands remade and reforged, if not in Wilson Fisk's image, then at the very least in his spirit. That's not good. Okay, after a battle that nearly tore the city and its citizens apart, New York's superheroes have no choice but to try to adapt to the new and dangerous paradigm they find themselves operating under, with 8 million people turned against them. Man, I guess they must have stopped them. I still have to read the books. I'm getting spoilers here. They must have stopped him, but his spirit, whatever he left behind, he's not a martyr. I guess I'm sure they didn't kill him. But now they got to deal with 8 million people, I guess, that believe him. Depends on, I guess, it's the Purple Man, because he was involved with them. The Purple Man still has control of them to make them think that the heroes are still bad or something. Oh boy. I guess without controversy and stuff like that and troubles, I guess life would be boring. But sometimes you go, you know what? I think I'd like to have life a little boring, just for a week. Nothing happening. Just get up and go, hey, everything's great. Okay, now we got Thunderbolts #1 of 5. Jim Zub's doing it. Okay, that's like an iconic a picture painting, like when the workers were on a beam high above the city, and I don't know how they did that. Wow. And I forgot they said like Native Americans, they weren't afraid of heights, and they would get a lot of them to build buildings. Man, they could sit up there, they wouldn't be afraid of heights. My goodness. I would be like, nah, I'm not too afraid of heights, but like when there's a chance of you falling and you're sitting there going, then I'd kind of be a little bit afraid. I don't know how you kept your balance, and like if you get vertigo or anything like that, don't get up there. That's cool. That's a cool cover too. Down to Fisk. Wow. Like lightning, it says. Superpowered crooks have taken hostages in Staten Island. In Staten Island with a question mark. A dimensional rift tears open in Chinatown. Monsters running amok at the Met. Uh-oh, that's like Godzilla movie. Call in the thunder. New York City's finest are here to save the day. Hawkeye, Spectrum, America Chavez, Power Man, Persuasion, and Guts and Glory. You know them, you love them. They're the Thunderbolts. Okay. And here we go with this. Nice cover here. DNA, I like how he writes his name. That's cool. David Nakayama. Yeah, David Nakayama right there. That's cool. He's doing cover A. That's cool. I always try to figure out how I wanted to write my name whenever I did my artwork and stuff. Now we got Moon Knight, #1, a facsimile. Now, do you collect these? Sometimes they end up being worth money. Now, if you get it graded, it might be worth some money or something a little bit more. It's kind of cool. And then we got Thunderbolts, Marvel Tales #1. Cool. You see, I wonder if Mark Bagley. That's what I was wondering. I wonder if Mark Bagley. I didn't see his name over here, but I would think they would have had him do a cover as well. Unless he's going to do one maybe later. So, because the first series was done by Kurt Busiek and Mark Bagley did the artwork. I say Mike Deodato Jr. is going to be doing some art. I can't remember. I think he did covers years ago. I know Mark Bagley. Cool, because I got a couple from Half Price books. Really cool. Some of the books you forget some stuff, even though you were collecting back then. You forget some of the stuff. Okay, now we got X-Men Unlimited, X-Men Green. Okay, we got going through more colors. Went through blue, gold, and black, and what was the other one? Red. Now we got green. 1 of 2, it says. Jerry Dugan. And X crossing dangerous lines. When a young man breaks the laws of Krakoa and takes a life, it's up to Wolverine to track down his former student and take her down. Uh-oh. Wonder why. Wonder what happened. Okay, now we got new Fantastic Four, number 1 of 5. Cool, Peter David. Nick Bradshaw's going to be doing the cover. Here's Arthur Adams right there. That's cool. I mean, that's wraparound. Hidden Gem variant. There's got to be a wraparound cover there. Then we got, there's, again, Nick Bradshaw's artwork. Cool. Then we got a variant down there by Chrissy Zulli. She must be new, just like they did Peach Momoko. She's going to be doing a bunch of covers now. That's cool. Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Hulk. When these unlikely heroes first banded together to become the new Fantastic Four, they made Marvel history. Now this fan-favorite team returns in an all-new adventure written by Peter David, set shortly after the events of the group's first appearance. Brace yourself for a wild ride and guest stars aplenty, including the original FF, plus a series of mystery villains that you'll never see coming. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, cool. His artwork. Yeah, look at this. He jumps off the building and sticks his claw out to fall down. Man. Well, not to fall down, but to slide down the building. Uh-oh. Then we got Spidey and the Vulture. Look at all the buildings. Sit there and take the time to draw all of that. Wow. I've done it. In some of my artwork that I've done, you sit there and draw all the buildings because you see what other people do. You see what the professionals are doing. So you want to emulate that. You want to learn how to do it. You got to do it. It's like, wow. Oh, Secret Invasion number 1 of 5. That's different. Ryan North. I didn't know they were going to come out with something like this. Oh, man, look at this. Gabriel Deodato. What's that? Oh, an Iron Man helmet. Uh-oh. Here's another one. Man, Giuseppe Camicoli, I like his artwork. They're coming back. Okay, let's see what this one is. Another cover here. I'm going to do the description, see what it says. See what it says. Okay, yep, the Skrulls are back. And I saw some previews. I don't know if they're going to be doing a movie, one of the movies, where there's supposed to be a Secret Invasion movie. I saw it on YouTube. I'm like, really? It's okay. And a giant-sized issue kicking off an all-new 5-part miniseries. Okay, they're back. When Maria Hill detects the merest hint of Skrulls, she acts quickly to put her defensive plans into action. And when Nick Fury is sent to investigate a Skrull sighting in Iowa, he finds the last thing he was expecting. Our pale blue dot is in their sights, and this time Earth's old defenses won't work. Find out who you really trust. The invasion begins now. Now, they didn't seem like, they made it in the movie, remember they weren't really dangerous or something like that, they were just trying to escape, but I wonder what they're going to be doing now, if I remember that correctly. So he don't look too, that looks like the Super Skrull. Wow. Okay, now we got Gambit number 1 of 5. Chris Claremont's back. Ooh. Covers, variant covers, Enyuk Lee doing there. And we got Peach Momoko, cool. And Salvador LaRocca. And we got the one that we saw before, by Will Spatacio. Okay, an all-new Adventures of the Legendary Thief by co-creator Chris Claremont. You think you know all there is to know about Remy LeBeau, the Raging Cajun, the mutant known as Gambit. But legendary ex-scribe Chris Claremont has an ace up his sleeve with this new series. Before he joined the X-Men, Gambit encountered a mysterious girl named Ro. The mutant Storm regressed to her child self by the nefarious nanny, and the two went up against the forces of the Shadow King. Now revealed for the first time, Gambit finds his path to becoming the heroic X-Man millions of fans call their favorite, joined by rising star artist Sid Koshia. Chris weaves a story of action, intrigue, and Koshin, intrigue and revenge that made Gambit the mutant he is and forged his relationship with Storm. You'll get a charge out of this one, mon ami. Okay, cool. Okay, The Amazing Spider-Man. Uh-oh. That looks like Tombstone. That's number 3, it says. Here's a variant down here. What in the world's that thing? Wow. Get Zeb Wells or John Romita Jr. is in there. I know this is just number 3, but did you notice that it's LGY number 897? That means something big is right around the corner. There are things you don't know about Tombstone. Neither you nor Spider-Man will ever forget them. Okay, so issue 900's coming up. Uh-oh. Big stuff. Not just like a happy birthday Spidey number 900 or happy reaching 900 subscribers or happy. No, it's got to be with him. It's going to be an event. So, okay. The Amazing Spider-Man, and not a good event. I would assume, but that's what they always do. Amazing Spider-Man number 4. We get Zeb Wells again, John Romita. Okay, Junior. After what just happened with Tombstone, Spider-Man still has to fight a whole well-armed gang to save dozens of innocent New Yorkers. With his spider powers. I was going to say, did that say without? Okay, it's with his spider powers. He can probably take 10 or 15 of them, right? What if there's 30 of them? ASM number 90 is almost here. Now, when you think about it, Spider-Man, I remember going through the strength of Spider-Man and how strong he really is, how powerful he really is, and you see him, it shouldn't matter about 30 of them. But are they super powered? Did it say? Save dozens, okay, with spider powers, probably take down, okay. Fight a whole well-armed gang. Okay, a well-armed gang. Now, if they have powers, you have to see, but Spidey is strong and fast. So if he doesn't hold back, like when he kicked Kingpin's butt, and he kicked Arnold Stark. Was it Arnold Stark? Was Iron Man 2099? He beat the crap out of him. And he's done it with other people, too. Firelord, I think it was. So if he doesn't hold back, he can take them all out, jump out of the way, bam, bam, bam. But we'll see. We'll see how, it depends on, I always wonder, it depends on who's writing him. Because as I was writing him, he'd be jumping around, bing, bing, bing. Remember how Yoda jumped around when he was fighting with the Force? Boom, 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 knocking them all out, missing bullets. He would be terrifying. Just like when I guess his first appearance in Spider-Man number 1, how he dodged the X-Men, or was it X-Men and Fantastic Four? It was like, he was powerful. So when they say something like that, it was like, wait a minute, he's been around for years. So I don't think he's going to have to deal with a problem. But somebody may clock him. Look at this. He may get hit with this here. I don't know. Maybe it's a spider sense jamming arm stick or something like that. So Billy Club. So we'll see. And look at then you got the rabbit girl here. I remember her. Wow, we'll see. Venom. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. How in the world did he get sliced in half? Wow. Kang? Uh-oh. Venom number 8. Whoa. Okay, Ram 5, Ram V, Brian Hitch. Okay. The moment you've been waiting for. You watched and read in terror for months as Dylan Brock has fulfilled his destiny and become the new Venom. But what about his old man? What about the original Venom? What about Eddie Brock? Your answers start here, true believer. Okay, if you buy no other issue of Venom in 2022, you must buy this one and the next 2. But start with this one. I knew it was a catch. Okay. They always say that if you don't buy it, you've been doing it since Stan, been starting that stuff. So now this must be some just, he's not really in there. Wow. Okay, now we got Carnage. Man, saw the movie finally, me and Janet. It was kind of like, it's okay. Difference. I think I talked about it before. It's just like you wonder what's really going to happen and what's going to happen to Carnage now. There's a skull variant. That's cool. Carnage number 3, Ram 5 or Ram V. Then we get years ago, Peter Parker spurned a puddle of black extraterrestrial goo and inadvertently created one of the deadliest foes he's ever encountered, Venom. Years later, Venom's offspring found a willing host in the form of Cletus Cassidy, a dangerous serial killer, and together, the two formed an even deadlier being called Carnage. Well, what will become of the Carnage symbiote now, rejected by the only loving host it's ever known? And, like Venom before it, What new and terrifying creature will emerge on the other side? Now, wait a minute. Okay, now, we're going to see. Will Cletus Cassidy have an enemy? And who will go to Cletus Cassidy to protect him from Venom? Because if you saw the movie, you'll see this is kind of like what happened in the movie. He was fighting with him all the time. Okay. Now we got Spider-Punk, number 2 of 5. Okay. Cody Ziegler. Kick it. Taskmaster crashes the party to stomp out Spider-Punk. What secrets lie under the community center that Spidey and his crew call home base? And how does it all tie back to Norman Osborn? Okay. Now we got What If Miles Morales. He's the Hulk now. Number 3 of 5. Andy Piper. Don't make him angry. What if, instead of being bitten by a genetically enhanced spider, Miles Morales was blasted by gamma radiation and transformed into the Incredible Hulk? Is Miles man or monster? Or maybe he's just a kid trying to live a normal life. School, dates, a rampaging abomination. Miles may be the strongest there is, but that doesn't mean growing up will be easy. Wow. Yeah, that would be different. Sit there and think, how's he going to do that? Okay, let's see what's going on now with the next one. Okay, we got Ben Reilly, Spider-Man, 505. Black and white cover. That's cool. Not final word, it says. J.M. Demetrius. Okay, now we got Ben must take on the entire Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane. But must he face them all alone? Or will an unlikely ally step in? This is one finale you won't want to miss. All right. Now we got Gwenverse, number 3 of 5. That's a cool cover. Is that Inyuk Lee again? No, DNA. Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, meet the Captain America of 1954. Gwen Stacy? What? Okay, they're jumping it all around. Ghost Spider's time-traveling, dimension-hopping mission continues. Gwen has landed in her universe's 1954. So then how can there be someone running around with her face, carrying Captain America's shield? Oh, boy. Okay, now we got Miles Morales as Spider-Man again. Oh, he don't look right. Looks like some cult leader or something. Miles Morales, number 38. Then we got a scroll variant here. Okay, next stop, the Empire of the Spider. Yep. Miles and Shift's hunt through the multiverse lands them back in Brooklyn. It's not the home they know, but the Empire of the Spider. A timeline where Miles's clone, Selim, is victorious, and the only thing standing in the evil Spider-Man's way is a rebellion led by General Genke. How do you pronounce that name, Genki? And a very grown-up and extremely tough Capitan Billy. Wow. That's different. Has this story been interesting? I read the one all the way through the Clone Saga when he first met him, and they beat him up, and then he won, and he had the one that's kind of a little odd Venom or Spider-Man version of him hanging out with him, teaching him stuff. But after that, I stopped reading it. So it looks like I'm missing out on some stuff. Hopefully it's a good story. Okay, we got a few more, and then I'll stop and do another video. Try to make them about 30 minutes. These are really cool, though. I love going through these books. Venom, Lethal Protector, number 3 of 5. Ooh, that's a cool cover. David Michelini. David Michelini and Ivan Forelli's tour de force through yesteryear continues. Brains are back on the menu as Venom returns to his violent and spectacular roots in this bone-chilling and bone-crunching issue. But make no mistake, true believers, this ain't your parents' Venom, and David Michelini's return to the symbiote he co-created is about to show why Venom is one of the biggest and baddest characters in the history of the Marvel U, and he just might give the wicked web-slinger a new look and powers while he's at it. Okay, here we go with the last one. Silk, number 5. Emily Kim, Time's Up. Silk has tried and failed to stop an evil witch from terrorizing New York. Now the witch is putting her grand plan into motion. What is the witch's plan, and what will happen to the city and the world if Silk is too late? You sit there and go, you hear this stuff, you're like, where are all the other heroes at? She's the only one there to take place and fix everything? Wow, just like Spider-Man and Venom and all the other ones and Savage Avengers. You're like, oh, so much stuff. Could you imagine living in a world like this? Wow. I mean, we got our own problems. We're just humans running around doing different stuff and trying to figure out, like, so-and-so did what? And this person's doing something over here, and then some family members or you or whatever, just driving down the street and somebody cuts you off. So, all right, well, let me know what you think. There's a lot of stuff coming out. Wow, this book is thick. These books are thick. So I got more parts coming up. I got to see how many parts it's going to be, and as I post them up online, I'll try to figure out how many it's going to be. But thank you very much for watching, you guys. Have a great day, and let me know what you're going to be picking. You have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.